So I'm going to sell 30 years of my life of suffering so I could amass all this money.
I did this crazy
have
thing.
no friends, which
I
you're
did this
talking
crazy
about.
thing that I do with patients a lot of the time. Because, people, they live these incredibly outside, glamorous lives out here, but they're horribly in debt. So I took this seminar years ago, and I always try to reframe things, find different paradigms. And in the seminar, the guy said, wealthy people look at their net worth, and middle-class people look at how much they earn a year. So a friend of mine is just $30,000 in credit card debt. She's starting a new business. It's all good, kind of, but she doesn't realize that the $4,000 a year she'll be paying in interest is compounded, and it's going to be very difficult for her to get out of it. So I tried to reframe it for her, and I said, how much do you earn a year at your job? She said 60 grand, and she paid, because it's independent contractor, she pays $8 grand in taxes, so 52. I was like, perfect. Okay, so if that's, you earn $1,000 a week. On your $30,000 of debt, you're paying $4,000 a year interest. So just know that 1 month a year, pick a month, not February, but like January, some month, you go into your job for 60 hours a week and you get paid nothing, because you're going to give everything that you earn to the bank to pay that $4 grand. And as soon as I said that to her, she was like, I gotta get out of debt. People don't think in terms of time.
Yes.
They're like, they think in these other this other value system, which to me is I don't know. There's just I need things that feed my soul.
I do too, and I think you're born that way or you're not, and you could learn it if you get depressed and unhappy enough, or a life-altering situation happens like getting into a major car accident or losing all your money or something, then you wake up and say, what's the meaning of life?
Right.
So with that, what do you want your legacy to be?
It's super simple. I want my tombstone to have one word on it. I want it to say beloved. That's it. There's nothing else matters at the end of the day. I want people to know that I also have written in places, honestly, I'm not going to care what people think about me when I'm dead. But for me, at that very last moment in time, I just want to know. And it's funny because I made a short film in 1994, and it's called Hungried. It's on YouTube, and it went to 13 festivals. It's not great. But for me, I felt like I had received the screenplay. Like it was like Mozart said he received symphonies, things like that. Like there was something really kind of, and I put all my money into it, and I really felt like there was something magical and mystical, and so I make this film, and I'm on television in New York, and they interview me, and they show the film and whatnot. And a day later, I'm walking down the street, and I don't remember her name. This woman, she does that thing where you double take, right? And then she runs back to me. She goes, "Are you Ira? Are you Ira?" She says, "I saw your film on." Sorry. She said, "I saw your film on television, and it made me think." And that to me was like winning an Academy Award. It's like, because that's the whole purpose of I'm contributing to the dialogue of Western civilization. I'm raising consciousness. And that's what I do in my DVDs, and that's what I do in the lectures, and that's what I do in the retreats and things like that. It's just like my contribution is raising consciousness around, I'm going to use the word misguided, but if someone says to me, I'll only be happy when I have $100 million in the bank, I'll say, well, scientifically, all the studies say that happiness maxes out at $10 million. So what are you going to do with that extra $90 million? You're not going to eat any better. You're not, so the ability to reframe things is my, and to do so without an ego is my own personal challenge, my own overcoming, so I get that. But my contribution is just in helping people live with more ease about their healing journeys and what they have to go through in this lifetime. So, on the one hand, in my personal life, the only legacy I want is he loved,
I love that. And I love beloved on the tombstone.
It's the only thing that matters.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ira. No one has said that before.